Hello, hello, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I'm back. Today we are working on Let's Make Together 2025, hosted by Caryl at Free Spirit Arts and Tammy at Tammy Van Antwerp Art. And this is what should be in your description box when you play along. And if you put this hashtag in your description, then this will also save it to this area, and we'll all be able to view them. So there you go. Okay, so I'm going to go back and show you what I've done in just a minute, but I want to cut this page and put it right here. And I've already marked it somewhere there. And this is going to go right on here. Simple, simple. Might put a pocket on the bottom. I don't think I have a bottom pocket yet. On the opposite page over there we have a top pocket. I have a little rip in my paper here, but I'm going to seize this opportunity to use it anyway. Might as well. It's not a rip, it just was cut crooked. Don't have anything prepared today. Going on the fly. But that's okay. I work better that way anyway. I'm going to start my timer today because I've been keeping you guys a little bit long. Sorry about that. And I am using Fabri-Tac because it does not wrinkle the pages. It glues down nice and easy. It leaves you a little bit of time to maneuver the pages around. So that's good. If you glue it down wrong, you have time to pick it back up. So that is very nice. Better not put it on upside down or I'll be showing you how it picks back up. So we'll put it right along the bottom there. Scooch that up a little bit. Right along here. And I'm gluing pretty close to the edge, but I do need to clean it up if that glue squishes out, because if you close the page down on it, it will glue the page together. Okay, so there we go. Now, I feel like we need something over here. What could I put there? I don't know. You know, I have some seamstress paper somewhere, but I didn't get them out, so I don't know. Let's look here. What if I just added some of these cute little stickers along the edge? And these are seamstress things. This was a Temu find that I purchased. I think what I'll do is put a pink paper down this edge, and we'll maybe fill it in with something like this. Or maybe we'll just fill it in like this. Just to kind of add a little color to it and bring out more of the seamstress stuff. No, I don't really want to use that one. Oops, just got that caught, and all those little ones sticking out just flew out of the drawer. Okay. I wonder if I can go around these with ink. Maybe if I use an archival ink it will stay on. Let's find out. Just to take that little white edge off of them. Yeah, I think that'll work. Well, I should try and take it off. That's what I should do. So how is everyone today? Welcome to my new subscribers. Very glad to have you all here. And welcome back to my regular subscribers, of course. Of course, of course. So nice to have everyone here. This composition book is quite a deal. You kind of get, because I'm filming this on Memorial Day, and you get kind of caught up in it, you know. And so you hate to put it away too soon, but I'm going to put it away in just a minute. Well, when we're done here, and I'm going to film my video for tomorrow, which will be the Pocket File Folder Journal. Ooh, pretty. Okay. Did you guys watch the Indianapolis 500 and see those Oscar Mayer Wienermobiles racing? That was so cool. Awesome idea. Whoops, I just tossed one on the floor. Oh, nope, it's on my lap. Thank goodness. I hope I don't have the camera in too close or too far. I tried not to bring it in close because then I forget. Oh, look at that glue. Put it back upright for a little bit. Gosh, we have 2 granddaughters graduating this year. So amazing. So, boy, I've had a lot going on, you guys. Sometimes being an adult is the least bit of fun you can ever have. But, on the bright side, I have been walking every day. And I actually have already dropped some weight. So that is amazing. And my husband's been walking with me, so that's been really cool. It's fun to see all the plants and trees that people put in. You know, and nice to know I still know some of the names. I just haven't gotten into my own yard in so long. I'd like to hire somebody to help me get it back in shape, because it's way out of shape. When we got Libby, she was a digger, and I worked in the yard all the time when we got her, and she dug up everything, and I got so discouraged I quit working in the yard. So since then, and she is 7.5 now, since then the yard, as you can imagine, is quite overgrown with my plants, because I had a lot of plants. I kind of like it overgrown, like an English garden. Aren't they kind of overgrown? I really like it that way, and I think my front yard looks great, other than the underbrush that's trying to grow in there. Okay, so now we have this page. We could add a little something in here to write on. Look at that glue. Oh my goodness. So what if I put this in here? Oh yeah, let me see about this one. What if we put this in here? I like this better. I'll cut that off. Sorry about the reflection. It's a pool of reflection. Why is that so crooked? Oh, because that is. Well, let's just straighten that out. Boink. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, let's cut this one off right about here. We don't need a great big writing space. Just one that'll work. And I like that. Okay. And then I wonder, it's kind of nice to have something behind it. What could I put behind it? I think it needs one more layer, is what I'm thinking. What do you think? Sometimes that added layer gives it the dimension that you're looking for. But it has to be something that kind of matches all that. It has to be matchy-matchy. And not too overly. Let me look at this one. I think we'll go with that. It'll kind of look like a pink book page back there. Okay. Because that's wrinkled up there, I'm going to come down here. It's wrinkled down here too. think we'll go about like this, about like that. Yeah, our walks have been in the morning. We did one afternoon walk when it was too warm, and I'm not ready for afternoon in the warm walks because I've been lazy since COVID. So, gotta take it just a little bit easier so that I don't give myself a stroke or something. Don't want that. Yeah, good. I think so. Yep. Okay. Going around this with ink. I think maybe I'll do pink here. It's the pink ink she wants. Yep, that's what I wanted. Isn't that pretty? No wonder I have such a love of cutting up paper and creating with it. I mean, wow, you know, the colors and everything, it just amazes me. You throw things together, and sometimes I come back and I look at my own stuff and I'm like, did I make that? It's just so hard to believe sometimes. First, I'm going to put this more textured side down so that it's easier to write on. So that's why it's going face down. I'm going to have to get out more glue. Hope I have some more. I wasn't planning on putting this whole book together with Fabri-Tac, but what a difference. There's just no worries at all. And that makes it super, super nice. Putting this journal together, no frustration at all. Now, Sherry had a good question. She asked if I'd taken any pages out of this one. The answer is no. I haven't removed any pages from this journal yet. And the reason is because my first go round, I did. And, oh, boy. I ended up with a mess, and it was just one thing after another, and I was like, oh, this can't be, because I've never had such a difficult time with something. And so I did not remove any pages from this one. I think I need to maybe trim that. Maybe it's alright. Maybe we'll bring it down a little bit when we have those just sitting up there. I think that will work. Offset a little bit so it's not all one even layer. That'll work nice. So no, I haven't removed any pages, but I will tell you what my thought process is on it. Is that as this gets full, there's no way I'm going to be able to do every single page. But as it gets full, it's going to start bulking out, and I'll show you that it already is. And it's because it's got a tight, tight spine. So I'm not going to do anything with that spine. However, I do think that as it progresses and I get down to the end of it, I think I will 3-hole pamphlet stitch it, and then well, I'll pull out those pages and I'll 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Somehow I want to put in the holes for the pamphlet stitch while it's sewn in, but then I couldn't sew it until I take the pages out. But those pages are going to come directly from the center of the book, right here. But yeah, I think that is definitely what I'm going to do. So I like that. That's a little crooked, but that's okay. I'm going to trim these. I've gone to trimming them because all my tools are starting to stick together. Now I can see this one is off the page up here. Now that's where it was crooked at the top. So I'm just going to trim that right off. There we go. I'm not saving that little tiny... Now it's crooked. It's alright. It's alright. We don't care about that. Every page has its own characteristics. Just like people. I will go back up here and go back over it like so. Okay, so let's go take a look at what I did for this little section before we flip through 5 pages. So we put this on, and then I added this and this, and then I added this because I have this sewing theme kind of going on this page. And inside of this little corset type thing, I have taken an envelope and torn off the top, gone all the way around it. I put Miss Highvale, 430 Pale Avenue, Pixie City. And this is the famous New York clothing house. Goods retailed at wholesale prices. And I still need to put on a stamp here. You know, stamp. Not that kind of stamp, but a cancellation stamp. And then inside I put these little pieces of paper, and this is tied together with string. And then, of course, there are 2 different dates. This is 1821, and this is 19-something. It's okay. I did this writing in here. I tried to make it kind of sloppy, and Mrs. Ginger Snap was the one that was doing the writing. So here we go. She was so excited to get her alteration done for her corset that she just tore the envelope open. And so this goes right down in here. Now it's a little bit hard to slip in to the corset. But once it's in there, it's very nice. There we go. So I can see I do need to clip this corner. I'm going to turn it this way to do that. And I'm just going to clip it at this angle here, just like that. Because I can already see that the corners are bending and not looking so good. And one more. Whoops, don't cut your ribbon, Angie. There we go. That's better. And then we have this little corner we gotta get in here. And there we go. So, and then I put this, this was a hole cut out, and because I wanted this to stick out, I put this little backing on it so you could write on it if you wanted. And then of course we have this little flower and this page. But isn't that kind of cool? I think it is. Okay, so we know that this is going to be 5 pages of blanks. 1, 2 is glued together. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I want to stick those 5 together. Maybe I don't. Where did my paper clips go? I wonder if I have one over here. Aha! One paper clip. Okay. And then we know that we'll start a new page here and go 3 or 4 pages. But now, what I want to do is slip away to the back, and we need to put some pages in here. Now, I was going to go front and back, but I didn't. I should have, because I think it would make it a little bit better. So I know on this page here, I want it to be just similar to that. It'd be fine. But now look at the curvature here. So that it'll be good to get this one taken care of. And probably on this curvature, I'm going to put washi tape. So I'm going to pull that out maybe first. And then we'll put some of the paper right over it. Oh! Okay. It's sticky, but it's not a super sticky. Does that make sense? They make it so you can peel it off. Now, I don't know why. Maybe you're wrapping a present with some paper that somebody will want to reuse. Like sometimes how we mail our packages from our Etsy shop or something like that. And maybe you'll want to, you want to make it available to the person that is receiving the package. So you would use a tape like this for that. But if you want to glue it down, then you must glue it if you want it to just stay forever. I'm going to put this right along that red line so I have it even right there. And now I want to take this and I'm going to carefully go in there. And squish that down into there. Where that spine is. And now I'll take the extra glue off. When you get this glue right away, it does come off easy. If you wait, you got a problem. But you can see it just peels up. And it does start to fray. The washi tape does. So there we go. Now, Yeah, you can see how deep that is by my missing going back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to flip this over so I can actually see what I'm trying to look at here. It's hard. It's hard to do. And you have to go a certain direction with your scissors, or they won't cut close to the paper. Let me see here. Where's the little scissors? Maybe that'll work better. No, because the little scissors, you can't get in there with them. Angela, what are you doing? I don't know. But I'm on the wrong side now. Just do the best you can, I guess. Okay. I think I've got it. Well, look. Yep. It'll be okay. It's a little crookedy right here. There we go. That looks a little better. That would have drove me nuts. Okay. So we have this. And I am going to start it right up on the top of this curve. Because I think that's where it needs to start. Okay, so we're going to go from there to here. Okay. Excuse me. We'll start here. Nice piece there. This is a nice thin piece of paper. I think that's going to be okay. Now I need to put a piece of paper behind here because I can't really see what it is that I'm looking at for the edge of the paper. And we don't need two, we only need one. Oh, ink, ink, ink. Did you see the others that Tammy's booked on Monday? This book that we're altering. She has some great Bigfoots in it. And then Carol's. Oh my gosh. It was so cool the way she did it today. I just love it. And then Dahlia, she is doing Tammy's is like on the hunt for Bigfoot and taking notes and keeping track and taking pictures. And Carol's is similar, but hers is more of a, I don't know what you'd call it, but maybe research too. And then Dahlia is doing a detective. Crime scenes. So, and she came up with a really cool idea. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want you to go over and watch it and see what she came up with today because it's pretty cool. So, yeah, everybody's coming up with some really neat things. And then Deb Houck, I think it's Houck. She has a channel as well. And she was originally doing a different thing with a composition book. Strawberry something strawberries, or I can't remember. I'm sorry, Deb. But she came by my channel today and subscribed, so I went over and subscribed and discovered that she had this really cool journal she's been working on. And she is doing a half composition book. So it's not the whole thing, it's half of it. And very cool. She has some very cool ideas. And yeah, very fun. I don't know who else is doing it. I haven't checked the channel today to see if there's more. I know Robin is doing one, and she is sending pictures to, I believe, Caryl at Free Spirit Arts. And I can't remember what she decided to do. Robin, what are you doing on yours? So, okay, so we have that. I'm going to leave that there for a minute. We need to put, like we did over here, something nice in the middle of that. So let's go back to here. And let's see what we have that might work. Nothing. I don't want to do all that. No. I think it needs to be like flowers. Could be shoes. It could be this page. No, it'd be words on words. That wouldn't work. If I'd have just used a solid paper. Oh, what about this? What about my lady here with her hats? A free gift to Women's World readers. See the first page. Okay, so what if we cut this right up through here? What if we cut this here? And gave her a new background. No, I don't like that idea. Let's look for a different page. I think I do have another one of these somewhere. It's called something else. Oh, we could go with the words. That's a good one. We could go with blue and use some of the blue papers this time. That would be a good idea. Oh. What about something like this? Oh. Whoops. Sorry about that. Shh, Angela. Don't be so noisy, girl. That's mushrooms. Oh, these are not full page. Hang on. Oh, let's see here. That won't work. Nope. That's not the one. Nope, nope, nope. Oh dear. Everything's falling. Ooh, I think I have it. I do have that. We could cut that down. I wanted to look at this. Oh, there's stickers. I don't want to put stickers there. No, no, no. I wanted the page. That can go there. So can those. Let's take that off of there. I gotta put this up. It's getting in the way. We'll use that on a different page. What if we just put a little bit of this in there to write on? It wouldn't really work because you have to cut off so much. It would end up just this little tiny lined part, so I don't like that either. I don't know what to do. We'll go back to here. Gosh, I've kept you 40 minutes now. Oh, that's kind of cool. We'll do this. It's really just to create a frame of some kind. So I think we'll use this. And we'll cut it off right about here. And right about up here. Okay. And then due to time constraints, this will be our last page for the day. Boy, I'm going to have a lot of stuff in what's in my box when I get back to doing that. What's in my basket. So you need to hop over and subscribe to Tammy and follow along with her 500 subby giveaway. She has a specific video out on it. I'd have to find it, but you might just go look at her channel and find the video, and then you have to view at least 5 videos. I think it's 5 videos. And then leave a comment, become a subscriber. And you have to be a public subscriber. If she can't see your name, then she doesn't know if you're public or not. And this also prevents spam people and You wouldn't believe some of the people we get during a giveaway that want to just be there for the giveaway, so you never see them otherwise. And what else? What else? Yeah, you need to comment. I think it's 4 or 5 videos. You need to comment on 4 or 5 of her videos. And so we're trying to get her back up to 500 because she lost her other channel. And it wasn't due to anything except for Google's, the way she had to sign out of a business account on Google, and that happened to be what her YouTube was connected to. So that's why her YouTube is, her old YouTube was replaced with her new one. Okay, so there we go. That's where we are. I know we didn't do anything interesting, but you heard me chat a lot. And I got to show you this page. And perhaps we will do another one like that here, but going this way, and then putting it on. So that will be our next video. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you are enjoying this little series. And yeah, hop on around and see the rest of the videos and like, subscribe, and comment on them. They are absolutely amazing, and they're so much fun. And the Bigfoot ones are amazing, and the detective one is too. And then Deb's started today, and hers is really cool too. So I hope to see you around and hope you'll join us. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.